Hey, what's up guys and welcome back to Anime King 2. And today I'm going to be giving you part 7 of What If Naruto got his powers from a dying god. Remember to get this one to 100 like as usual. Share this to all of your friends in your social media platform. And also guys, go ahead and check out the brand new episode of What If. Well, final episode to be exact of What If Naruto went to the Forbidden Lands, well, banished to the Forbidden Lands, on this channel. And over Anime King, I post a brand new episode of What If Naruto, Awaken the Golden Dragon Soul, so go ahead and enjoy that. And over Anime King 3, I post a brand new episode of What If Naruto was sent to a parallel multiverse. If you're new, yes, you heard that correctly, I need to have 3 channels, Anime King 2, and Making 3, which I post What If on every single day for you guys to enjoy. So go ahead and click that red subscribe button and become part of the Anime King family. And thank you for all of your help and support. Remember to comment down below and tell me if you're new. I'll be replying talking about to all of you. So yeah, without further ado, what is to begin this new episode start? The intro. So, the last time we left off, Tintin was handed something, as it was placed there for her to find. As she was to report to Envu HQ, she accepted. So with that, she reported the location, as it was a seemingly nondescript building, as she was taken away by a Shunshin. As she arrived in front of Dragon, who told her that she was given a recommendation by Vampire, but to her she didn't seem like that much, so she would just, well, go on the recommendation of Vampire. She could not speak throughout this entire mission. As they made their way, as Naruto had spoke with the council, Jiraiya believed that he could find Tsunade better than Naruto, as Naruto believed that he could find her better, as he warned him that if he won, he will stop trying to offer him his services of teaching him for him to become his apprentice, as he accepted. So with that, they parted, as Naruto went along with Tenten and Nico. It didn't take them too long to find Tsunade, who was confronted by Orochimaru. Orochimaru knew that Tsunade think that Naruto was dead, so he told her that he will be able to revive Naruto, and not to mention Dan and Nawaki, as Naruto was someone that she should have been there for, but she wasn't able to because he had died. As the person that told her that was none other than Jiraiya. As Naruto arrived on the scene, Orochimaru was forced to flee at that moment, as he told Tsunade 1 week. With that, he left. As Naruto and Tsunade sat down and talked, as he kept on giving her sake, she was rather shocked when she found out who exactly he was. As Naruto was pissed off, he warned Jiraiya that if the old man knew about this, he was gonna kill the old man and kill him as well. Shocking Jiraiya's statement, but Naruto was dead serious, as he had to be calmed down by Nico, as he finally calmed himself down. Tsunade was unaware of this. As the week passed, as Orochimaru finally showed his face, Tsunade went out there. Well, it was not the real Tsunade, it was Naruto transformed as her. As he then went on and obliterated Orochimaru. Orochimaru stood no chance against him, as he was being knocked down and defeated. He summoned Manda, as he had Manda swallow Naruto. Thinking that he was dead, Naruto exploded out of it, killing Manda in the process. He absorbed everything from the snake, as Orochimaru used the opportunity to fled, knowing that he could not stand up against the might of Naruto as he ran for his life. So with that out of the way, they went back to Konoha, as Tintin was, well, congratulated by Dragon that she was able to go through this mission, and not to mention, Nico had taught her a few things for the week that they had been out there. As Naruto did not come back to the office, Hiruzen was pissed off at Jiraiya doing this, as he was in his grief and did something stupid. As he told Jiraiya to stay away from Naruto. He warned him because he wasn't sure what Naruto would do to him. Meanwhile, Hinata found out that Naruto was the son of the 4th Hokage. That was truly shocking for her, but she could use this. So she met up with Kurenai, as Kurenai asked her what she wanted. She wanted to become one of Naruto's fiancé because she wanted his power to help him dethrone her father. But Kurenai merely scoffed, as Hinata turned into a cold, cankly depressed like her father. willing to do anything for upper gain. But Hinata was rather pissed off that Kurenai would say that. But Kurenai did not care as she left her. She wasn't going to play into her hands or anything, or even listen to her. She wasn't even worth her time. So yeah guys, that's basically as we left off. You guys can switch across the playstick of yourself. So what do you say we begin this new episode? Remember to go ahead and check out the brand new episode of What If Naruto was sent to a parallel multiverse over in Anime King 3. And over in Making, well, this channel I post the final episode of What If Naruto was banished to the Forbidden Lands. And over in Anime King, I post a brand new episode of What If Naruto Awaken the Golden Dragon Soul. So go ahead and check out that and enjoy. And if you're new, yes, I indeed have 3 channels, and Making 2 and Making 3, which I post what if every single day for you guys to enjoy. But for now, I'm out of here, see you guys soon. Peace. We begin this episode at Anbu HQ. It's time I tell you something, said Dragon, as she was sitting across from Naruto, as the blonde had his legs crossed, as he was wearing black jeans with a white muscle shirt and black gloves. Dragon reached up and removed her hood, revealing her blonde hair as she reached for the mask, showing light mocha skin. Surprise, said Dragon, as Naruto noticed her acarine color eyes. She placed her mask on the desk to the side. Have you wondered why I took such an interest in you? As Naruto had a lollipop in his mouth as he moved it from left to right. It's because we're related. How? Said Naruto. My real name is Arya Namikaze. You see, the Namikazes were originally from Lightning Country. However, the clan splintered about 40 years or so. Our branch continued to live in Lightning, but the other became an off-branch. My dad was an orphan, said Naruto, as she nodded. It was at the end of the war I learned about your father. By that time, our clan had been absorbed into Kumo, military machine, and reduced to nothing. My parents managed to get us out, but Kumo sent one of their death squads. The previous dragon happened to be in the area and saved me. I was brought to Konoha and thoroughly vetted. Hokage-sama allowed me to join Konoha and later on join Anpu, but it was too late to reconnect with Minato. The Kyuubi incident happened. So, when you learned he had a son, said Naruto, I did everything I did to try and help. I assigned Nico as your guard, and I trained Hana. When you joined Anbu, I kept you close, but I could not tell you who I was. I am breaking protocol by telling you now, she said. As Naruto folded his arms, the old man probably would allow you to tell me because he wanted to keep me in the village. She reached for her mask, but Naruto stopped her by placing his hand on hers. Crafty on his part, but ultimately, I have living family on both sides. She smiled at that as she slipped back on her mask. Tell no one what you heard, she said. I won't. Do we have any other living members? One, perhaps. However, I have my doubts. How long before Rook is battle ready? She asked him. 2 to 3 weeks. Uncle and Nana will take her on some bandit hunting. Uchiha will start the training after that, said Naruto. As Dragon nodded. You're taking this rather well. You know, knowing that you have living family in this village. Well, having souls like Danzo and many others, it helps calm me down, said Naruto, as he snapped his finger. Oh, I need a off-the-book mission, he said. She tilted her head. Why do you need a black mission, she asked, as Naruto made a shush motion. Better you don't know. Just know I'll be taking the queens. +1. +1 being our rookie. Dragon commented, as Naruto smirked as he left. I should go check on Senpai, he thought as he vanished. At Konoha Hospital, as Naruto arrived, as he found Yamato inside with the former, reading his orange book. How are you feeling, Kakashi-senpai? Hello, Kino-senpai, said Naruto, as Yamato glared at him. Sorry, Yamato-senpai, said Naruto. Kakashi sighed as he looked towards Blonde, bitter. But I'll still be down, he said. Senpai, we'll need you to lead the team. I have to return to my duties, said Yamato. That's fine. What rank mission can I take, said Naruto. Up to a C rank. I think they need to get out of the village. Also, be careful of Sasuke. He knows about Itachi searching for you, said Kakashi. That's his problem. But I'll be careful, said Naruto. The door opened as Hiruzen saw Naruto. Naruto-kun, he said. How's it going, Gramps, said Naruto. Thank you for bringing Tsunade back. Did Nico speak to you, he asked. She did. Jiraiya is an ignorant fool. But I'm hurt. I should get to my duties. Excuse me, Hokage-sama. As Yamato left, As she excused herself, as Naruto walked towards the window, "Senpai, I want you to have the house." Kakashi paused at that. "Have you gone to the house?" Hiruzen asked. "I'll do it tonight. Then you can transfer the deed to Kakashi Senpai. Call it an early wedding present for you and Tenzo Senpai, or Yamato Senpai, whatever she calls herself." "Naruto, that's your parents' home. I couldn't take it," said Kakashi. "I couldn't live there, it would cause too much bad memories. Besides, I am content with my complex," said Naruto. "Plus, you're a student of my father. That kind of makes us like brothers. So go ahead and take the house, big bro," said Naruto, as he turned into mist and slipped through the window. Later that night, nightfall. Anko opened the coffin as Hana stood behind her, as Tenten was lying inside motionless. Her eyes then snapped open, as they were glowing purple. "Good evening, little sister," Anko said with a smirk, as Tenten's eyes returned back to normal. "Where?" she said, her throat rather dry, as Hana dangled a bottle of red liquid in front of her. "Here, this will help," as she opened said bottle. Tenten took it and downed the contents in the bottle, and she felt a lot better. "Thanks," she said, as Anko helped her out of the coffin and guided her to bed. "So, how do you feel?" "A little better but weird," said Tenten. "We felt the same when Naruto turned us, but we didn't get better until we had sex," said Hana, as Tenten blushed, as Anko grinned. "Speaking of sex, how about we break you in?" Anko said as she crawled further into the bed, as she removed her bra. "Come on, Panda. Mama Anko wants to feed you," she said. Tenten didn't know what it was, but something just took over her at that moment, as her fangs could be seen as she moved forward, as she indulged herself. Hana smirked as she started to remove her clothing to join in on the fun, because it was definitely gonna be fun. Time skip. As Naruto was making his way towards the training ground, he spent the whole night in his parents' home. Securing what? His parents left. Before leaving the house of Kakashi, he nearly broke down as he saw the room that was left for him, his baby room, the crib and everything already set up. But he calmed himself, as he took everything for storage. "I didn't think that you can feel such things," Akiyubi said, as it had been quiet for some times. "I can feel plenty of things," said Naruto. "Do you wish to see my many sexcapades?" said Naruto, as the fox went quiet, as Naruto saw Team 7. "Sorry everyone," he said. "I got lost in the road of life." "Where's Yamato-sensei?" Karen said, looking over the woman. "Yamato-senpai has to return to her duties, so I'll be taking over until Kakashi-senpai recovers." Sasuke tensed a bit. "Dope," he shouted out. "Fight me," he said, as Naruto looked at him. "Alright, but don't cry when you're laying on your back." "Is this wise?" said Hinata. Sasuke activated the Sharingan as he glared at her. "Stay out of this, Hyuga," he said. "This is between me and the dope." As Naruto took off his sunglasses and tossed them to Karen as she called them. "Karen, get a medical ninja from the hospital. We're gonna need them," said Naruto. I'm sure," said Karen as she rushed off. As Naruto glanced towards Hinata. "You'll be our witness," he said. "Only call us stop when I say so." Sasuke rushed forward with a heated look. "Why does Itachi want you?" he said, as he unleashed a fury of attacks. As Naruto's hands were in his pockets as he dodged every single thing. "Who knows?" he said, as he stepped back and dodged all the fists that were sent his way. Sasuke closed the gap with a spinning wheel kick, as Naruto pulled his right hand from his pocket and caught the leg in his arm. But Sasuke slammed his hands on the ground as he slammed his other leg in Naruto's chest, knocking him down. "Yes, you do, dope. Itachi wouldn't search for someone like you." As Naruto got up with a puzzled look on his face. Before he moved, Sasuke cried out in pain as Naruto jabbed him right in the side, before hitting him right in the chest, knocking him back, as Naruto then jumped and slammed his boot in his face, launching Sasuke backwards. He spat blood to the side. "Does that upset you? That Itachi's looking at me and not you?" said Naruto. "Fire style. Fireball jutsu!" As Sasuke sent roaring flames rushing towards Naruto, as Naruto swapped with a log, as it was burned rather badly. Sasuke held out his hand. "I'll show you," he said, as a Shidori formed in his hand. Sasuke rushed towards Naruto. "No, you won't," said Naruto as Naruto grabbed his wrist, surprising Sasuke, before he slammed his knee into Sasuke's mouth, as blood leaked from his mouth as he staggered back. He then slammed his head into Sasuke's. Sasuke staggered back, tears in his eyes, as he could barely see. As Naruto lifted him up off the ground, before bringing him back down with so much force the ground exploded as he cracked badly. As Karen arrived on the scene along with Shizune, "Naruto-kun, what are you doing?" shouted Shizune. "Sorry, Shizune," said Naruto. "Sasuke and I got a bit carried away with our spar." As Shizune shot him a look before she moved to heal Sasuke. He then glanced towards Hinata. "Seems we're gonna have to beat this up another time, Hinata," he said, carrying hand. Naruto's sunglasses as she approached. "Another time then," said Hinata as she walked off. "So what now?" Karen asked. "How about we work on your chain?" said Naruto. "Get out of my way!" Sasuke shouted as he brushed Shizune aside. She staggered a bit as she caught herself, as she heard Sasuke mumbling. She looked to see Naruto lift him off the ground by holding his face in his palm. "It would be wise not to hurt those that help you," said Naruto. Sasuke grabbed Naruto's hand. "I don't need any help," he said, as Naruto threw him back. Sasuke clutched his face in anger as Naruto looked at him. Contrary to popular opinion, the world does not revolve around you. You're not the first to lose someone that is precious to you, said Naruto. "Shut the hell up, dope. You don't know what it's like. Maybe if I kill someone important to you, then maybe you will begin to know how I feel." Sasuke froze as Naruto released a killer intent that petrified the entire place, as shadow filled his upper body as you could not see it. Then his voice was dark. "You would never see the light of day. Or maybe I will kill you here and now," said Naruto, as he was about to move forward until Anvus surrounded him quickly. Sasuke staggered back with a look of shock as Naruto stood there emotionless. Before he calmed down, "Sorry," he said, seeing that Karen and Shizune got scared. "Everything good?" said Crane. "Yeah," said Naruto, as Crane nodded as he gave the signal for them to vanish. "Are you alright, Naruto?" asked Karen, as Naruto nodded. "Sorry about that," he said. "I don't blame you. And since your team meeting has gone downhill, how about I take Karen for training?" Naruto lifted his sunglasses with a nod. "Sure, we can start on your chains later." As she went off with Shizune, as Naruto vanished, a few days passed. Kakashi finally returned, but Naruto stayed away, watching from the shadows. Keeping away from Sasuke, Team 7 took missions, but Sasuke was growing darker and more darker. Kakashi was trying his best to steer him away from this dark path, but no matter what he was doing, he was failing big time. As Kakashi was seeing the darkness in Sasuke, it was rising more and more. It seems unquenchable at this point. As for Karen, she unlocked the chakra chains. She could only manifest one chain so far, as Naruto was helping her. Time skip. 1 month later, Shikamaru stand in front of the new Hokage, Tsunade, as Harrison was next to the decks, pipe in his mouth. "Chunin Nara, you've been selected for a mission. Just after 5 in the morning, Takabitsu Jonin Aizumo and Kitetsu found Sakura Haruno near the path leading to the main gate. Sasuke Uchiha has abandoned this village. We believe that he's heading towards Land of Sound." "What? Why?" "He has been enticed by Orochimaru," said Tsunade. "Why would Sasuke be enticed by him?" Tsunade clasped her hand in front of the decks. "The reason is irrelevant. This will be your first mission as a Chunin," she said, "so all I have to do is bring Sasuke back. If there are no enemies, it shouldn't be a hassle." "Yes. However, time is of the essence, because there is a strong possibility that Orochimaru sent his forces to guide Sasuke to him." Damn it," said Shikamaru. "That is the case then, I'll need a 4-man team of Jonin and Chunin," said Shikamaru. "I'm afraid I can't do that. Due to the invasion, most Chunins are taking missions outside the village, as well as Jonins. However, we can spare 2 operatives, but you will have to fill the other spots. You will have 30 minutes. As Shikamaru felt 2 other people enter the room, as he saw 2 envoys, but he only recognized one. "You're the proctor from the preliminaries." "Permission to remove my mask, Lady Fifth," said Naruto. As Tsunade waved her hand. "Not just there, Shikamaru. You know me well enough," said Naruto as he removed his mask. As Shikamaru gawked, as he glanced towards the cloak Anvu, the woman that was standing beside Naruto, but she kept her mask on. "Wait, you're in Anvu?" "Alright, I'll grab the 2 other members. We'll meet at the main gate. I will advise. A tracker and a medic. Karen is available," said Naruto, as Shikamaru waved his hand. As Naruto turned back towards Ned and Hiruzen, orders, bring him back alive. She then glanced towards the other Anvu. Will she be alright? Of course, Ned-sama. As you remove her mask, to show brown panda buns with a ribbon in her hair. She'll be fine, Panda. It's coming along nicely, said Naruto. I can't believe I let you talk me into that name, said Tenten. What should we do with Orochimaru forces? Kill them? Or bring one back? Bring back at least one. Tenten nodded as she slipped her mask back on. On your orders, said Naruto. As with that, they left through the window. Meanwhile, Shikamaru, Karen, and Kiba stood at the main gate. It didn't take long as the two other members appeared. Hey, you're that Anvu from the preliminaries, said Kiba. That's not all, dog break, said Naruto as he removed his mask. As Kiba gawked in surprise. You can gawk later, Kiba. Sasuke has a few hours head start on us. So I've devised a formation for us to follow. If we divert from this, we will all die, said Shikamaru as Kiba froze up. We will follow a single file formation. Kiba will be our spearhead. He and Akamaru understand geography due to how they walk, plus their nose will alert us to enemy traps. The second will be myself as squad leader, followed by Naruto, then Karen, then, lastly, as he glanced towards the other Anvu, Panda. She gave her name. I can provide long range protection for our medic. As Shikamaru nodded, right, Panda. We'll have the most difficult position as a rear guard, but Naruto can aid with shadow clones. As he drew the diagrams, it was on a scroll. Now each of you look at this, and place it to memory, he said. Right. Also refer to us by our code names, Panda and Vampire, said Naruto, as they all made their way forward. After some time, Kiba sniffed. Hey, I smell blood ahead, he said. I'll check it out, said Naruto. As he sent a clone, does the enemy know that we're coming already? Or have they encountered another team already? Meanwhile, Shizune and Aiwashi reached the clearing, as they gasped when they saw destruction. As they saw the downed form of Radio and Genma. Genma! As Shizune rushed over, she checked for a pulse. This isn't good. His pulse was erratic. As she maneuvered him on his back as Aiwashi did the same for Radio. As her hands started to glow green. I can't believe these two are taken down, Aiwashi said. As Shizune started to heal Genma, she then moved to Radio. This is the best I can do for them now, she thought. Shizune, I'm going to pursue the enemy, said Aiwashi. Shizune shook her head. Wait, Aiwashi. Genma gawked out. Looks like you were ambushed, a voice said. As Shizune looked to see Naruto. Vampire, she said. What happened? 4 enemies. Ones who ate Orochimaru. Genma, don't talk anymore, Shizune said. I'll inform the team. Lady 5th has sent a retrieval team for Sasuke. He has abandoned the village, said Naruto as they gasped. Who was sent? Asked Aiwashi. Myself, Panda, Kiba Inazaka, Karen, Uzumaki, and Shikamaru Nara. 2 Genins, a Chunin, with the Anvu team, Aiwashi said. We were pulled together at last minute. Shizune, can you and Aiwashi get them back to the village? Shizune nodded. Alright. I'll send what I found to the original, as he dispelled. Back with the group. This is definitely a hasty form perimeter, said Kiba, as they made their way through several ninja wires. I can sense them up ahead, and a lot of malicious chakras, said Karen, as Naruto got the memories. There are 4 of them in total. They're Orochimaru elites, meaning Jonin level or more. This isn't good, thought Shikamaru to himself. As he made them pause, he devised a plan. As Tenten was guarding Karen, while Kiba and Shikamaru move in, with Naruto being overwatched, but he did not notice the numerous spider webs. Kimimaru opened his eyes a distance away as he felt the twitch in his webs. As Seikon tossed a paper bomb towards one of the trees, as Kiba and Shikamaru leaped out as they landed in the clearing. Huh, what's this? I guess I caught 2 little flies, said Seikon, as Drobo got in the way to intercept them. Wait, we didn't come to fight but to negotiate, said Shikamaru, as Kimimaru smirked and chuckled. Then, what are these? He shouted, as he pulled and yanked the remaining member of their teams, except for Naruto, using his webs. 4 little mice among snakes, said Kimimaru as Karen could barely keep her senses in check because of the malicious chakra leaking from Zone 4. Drobo slammed his hand on the ground, Earth style, as he raised up a massive dome around them. Damn it, Shikamaru cursed, as they were captured in said Earth. Leave the kids to me, I'll handle them. Fine, but hurry up and finish, and catch back up. As Seikon glanced towards Kimimaru, who grabbed the barrel. As they move off, leaving so soon, the group paused. They glanced to see Naruto land on the dome. Such would guess. Go! I'll handle him! As they leaped away. As Naruto looked towards Robo. You will handle me. You think one Anbu can stop me? Said Robo. Let them out, said Naruto. Why don't you make me? Fine, said Naruto. As he drive his fist into the top of the dome, Jobo moved as the thing explode outwards. Shikamaru, take the others and find them. We can't afford to waste time, said Naruto. You're not going anywhere. You're all gonna be my meal charge. As he rushed them with a shoulder tackle, let Naruto rush forward as well. Now, Shikamaru, said Naruto. Damn it, said Shikamaru as he didn't want to split up. Alright, come on, let's go. As they move forward, trash sacrificing trash, said Jobo as he slammed his hand on the ground. As he ripped out a large section of the earth and tossed it forward, as Naruto watched as he moved, the thing decimated a part of the forest. As Jobo moved and slammed into Naruto, slamming him right in the boulder. I remember you, he said. You lay hands on Lord Orochimaru. As his curse marks start to form around him, he will honor me when I bring you to him, dead. As Jobo chuckled as his hair spiked out orange, as he took on the full second stage of his curse mark. Meanwhile, they're up ahead, Karen said. After marking the area for Naruto to catch up with them, they quickly made their way as they started to catch up on Zone 4. Karen's eyes widened. Everyone, duck, she said, as several arrows pierced the tree. Oh, said Kimimaru, a sensor. And you're that Uzumaki that Orochimaru wanted. 2 blades emerged from Tenten's sleeve. You guys go ahead. I'll handle this one. He's much stronger than the large one, she says. Then, it's one person. One kill like you said, Shikamaru, said Kiba. Seems so. If we stall to fight him, then Sasuke will cross the border. Alright. We'll leave this to you, Panda. That's fine, said Kimimaru. I'll play with you, little Panda. You seem a bit strong. She moved her cloak to show the standard Anbu attire. I'll give you 3 minutes. After that, you die, said Kimimaru, as he cracked his knuckles. As he spew web towards her, she sliced through them until he was able to capture in one of them, as he pinned her to a tree. Just 1 minute, and I'm already bored. Well, time for you to die. Its cheeks bulge. As he spewed golden web like a spear, all of her tending to explode into crows. Kimimaru snapped around in shock. It was then that he saw paper explosives all around him. Shit. Boom! They exploded. As Tenten landed, Kimimaru stepped out covered by golden armor as he was completely fine. That was close. If it wasn't for my armor, I would have been toast, he said. Huh, you're a fast one. Oh yeah, it doesn't just come from my mouth either. I can secrete it from any part of my body, making it as hard as even steel. As he tapped his armor, he went through hand sign, summoning jutsu. As Tenten watches many spiders appear in the area, large black spiders with orange stripe on them. Now, you're trapped in our nest. Let's see you escape, Panda. As he flashed away, releasing webs all over the area, Tenten watches webs came down from everywhere. She sliced and ducked and dodged. He chuckled. Here comes some more, he said as he fired more down towards her. One of the spiders launched down towards her as she moved, as it stabbed into the ground as she twists and sliced from underneath. Only for a web to grab her hand, the spider then came and stabbed her right in the back. She cursed. Seems you're at your limit, Panda. Now it's game over as he transformed to the second stage. As her eye opened up on his forehead as his headband dropped, as he formed a bow and arrow and fired it. Tenten moved her body, as her left arm that was captured by the web got sliced right off, the arrow ripping right through it, as it was incredibly powerful. Well, I guess I miss. Well, I'll end this now as he formed another arrow with a spiral on top of it. Maximum destruction as he launched it. It ripped through the forest and pierced through her stomach and stabbed her right in the tree as her back hit against it rather hard. As he started to confidently walk towards her with a smirk on his face. Well, already dead, I see. Only for her to snap her head up. He then heard something as he turned as a hand ripped through his stomach. Her hand had transformed into a crow, before flying off and transforming back into her hand and tear right through him. It called for blood. Damn it. As he looked towards her, she snapped the arrow as her eyes started to glow purple. As she stepped forward, "What are you? How are you? How are you alive?" he said. As Tintin leaned down, as she reattached her severed arm that ripped right out of him. "I'm one of the queens of No Life, Duke, and technically, I'm not alive." As she opened her mouth, showing her fangs as she bit down, she then heard a squelching sound. Seems I missed the show as she turned to see Naruto, dropping the severed head off Drobo. As Tintin dropped the corpse to the ground, Naruto glanced up. The sun is setting. Shikamaru would no doubt wait until sunrise to attack. Wouldn't it be better to attack them in the night, especially with us and Kiba? "Shikamaru does not know what we are," said Naruto as he looked down towards the corpse of Kimimaru. "So to him, they still have the advantage. Plus he won't be able to use the Shadow Buzz's Sanjutsu. So we press ahead and pass the others," she said. As Naruto shook his head, "It's a test for the others, for now. We'll hang back and catch up in the morning. If they separate, you follow." As Karen nodded as both of them vanished. Meanwhile, at an unknown location, "Can you confirm this, Itachi?" a voice asked. It was a projection with ripple, patterned eyes. "I saw it with my own Sharingan." "The Kyuubi Jinchuriki possessed Shisui's Sharingan," said Itachi as Kisame stood beside him. "He even claims that he cannot release the Kyuubi," said Kisame. "How can we confirm this?" the woman that was a projection as well asked. "It matters not, Itachi. Kisame will capture the Kyuubi, regardless of him knowing about me," said Pain. "Yes, Leader-sama." The projections vanish. "What should we do?" the woman asks. "We will capture the Jinchuriki, and if the Kyuubi is how Itachi reported, we will find a way to remove it," said Pain, as Konan nodded. The next day, Land of Fire. "We have to save Kiba and Akamaru," Karen said, as she looked towards Shikamaru. As Shikamaru glared towards Teiwaya, "Karen, take the barrel and run. I'll hold her off," said Shikamaru. But before either of them could act, Kimimaru arrived and grabbed the barrel as he jumped away. "You're late, Teiwaya." He looked around. "Where are the other three?" "Shikamaru, this guy's a lot stronger than them," Karen whispered. "This isn't good." As he did not account for this. "Why are you here?" "Your body," said Teiwaya. "My body is already broken, my will. It's moving my body forward. You just don't know when to die," she hissed. As Kimimaru ran his hand over the barrel. "This is as important to Orochimaru-sama, but you are all too late. There's a reason why I don't kill you right now. You have a duty to fulfill. While I bring this to Orochimaru-sama," he said. As Teiwaya froze in shock. "If Gurren were here, you'd be punished thoroughly," said Kimimaru. Teiwaya bit her lips so she would not say anything out loud. "Bastards. If I had the power, I would kill them all," she thought to herself. "You said I was too late," she asked. "While true, this is the vessel Orochimaru-sama desired. This is all I can do for him now. I leave those trash with you. However, keep the Uzumaki alive." As Karen flinched at that, as he leaped off. "What can we do?" said Karen. "We sit and wait. We need to follow the one person, one kill. I'll provide the distraction, and you, go after him." "I'm not a fighter," she said. "There is no way I can fight someone like that. All you have to do is slow him down. I know that Naruto is coming. He will be here." "Oi! What the hell are you guys whispering about?" said Teiwaya, as she pulled out her flute. "Go, Karen." He launched forward and slammed his kunai right in her flute. Damn it, as she watched as Karen leaped over her head. Karen arrived to a clearing and saw her. A pony waiting for her. "He's waiting for me," she thought to herself. "I was ordered not to kill you, so surrender." As she drew a familiar kunai from her pouch, Kimimaru looked towards her after telling her to surrender. But she did not listen to him. "All I have to do is hold out. Naruto will get here soon enough," she thought. "I will only give you one more chance to surrender, or else you will suffer for this transgression," he said. She gulped as she rushed forward as two blades emerged from his palms. She stopped as she flashed your hand sign. "Miserable," she said as she released a water style. As he leaped aside, she threw the kunai. He knocked it away, but something happened. There was a flash. The next thing he knew, a boot crashed in his skull, his face cracking in the earth. As Naruto sunshine behind Karen. "Thank Kami it worked," she said, as she had the three-pronged kunai in her hand. As Naruto would show up when she threw it when she was in danger. "Good job, however. Your work isn't done, Panda. It's with Hiba. And our backup, said Naruto. Backup? Lady Fifth. Send for a backup from the sun. Now it's time for you to work, he said as he touched her shoulder. She was gone in a flash. Now, shall we dance, said Naruto. More trash has appeared. I will have to clean it up and recover the girl, said Kimimaru. As Naruto drew his Chokito blade. This trash is more dangerous than you think. The tension started to rise as both of them sized each other up. But Naruto was the one that made the first move as he shot forward. Kimimaru blocked. Before he swung his hand forward as Naruto ducked, a blade came from his elbow. A bone blade as Naruto twitched his head. Bone? Said Naruto to himself as he disappeared on Sunshin. So, you're one of those Kaguyas, said Naruto. The Kaidos who stands. Kimimaru looked surprised. Yes, I am Kimimaru Kaguya, the last Kaguya. As Naruto reached for his mask and took it off. You can call me vampire, but my real name is Naruto Uzumaki. You're the one that harmed Orochimaru-sama. The bones receded as he pulled down his cloak, as a long bone came from his shoulder. Black smoke then started to leak from the barrel. As he glanced towards it, it will be soon now, he thought. As Naruto gripped his blade and channeled Windchakra through it, he then fired 3 wind attacks as Kimimaru blocked each and every one of them. This is not an ordinary bone. It is as strong as steel. I possess 5 dances. I will show you the Sobeki no Mai, he said as he slipped into his dance. Well then, show me what you got, said Naruto. Naruto shot for his Kimimaru move. As Naruto turned and sliced upwards, Kimimaru jumped away as he touched his face, blood on his finger. As Naruto moved again as they clashed. As more smoke started to rise from the barrier, and more. For someone on the verge of death, you're rather interesting, said Naruto. My life belongs to Orochimaru-sama. There is nothing I cannot do for my lord. As the smoke in the barrel started to increase even more, it's time. The lid exploded as Sasuke emerged. He had long hair. As the marks on his body, they were not there, instead his skin was darker, until he returned back normal as hair returned back normal. Sasuke looked at his hands. Go to Orochimaru-sama, said Kimimaru. No, he won't, said Naruto as he stabbed his blade in the earth. Sasuke was about to leap away until Naruto shouted, Wood style! Wooden roots erupted from the ground and ensnared Sasuke. What? Shouted Sasuke as Kimimaru charged right towards Naruto. But a clone popped beside Naruto and rushed towards Sasuke as Naruto blocked Kimimaru's strike. As Naruto turned and slammed a roundhouse kick right inside his face, launching him back as Kimimaru blade stabbed through his shoulder. Sorry Sasuke, but you don't get to run, the clone said. Dope, Sasuke roared as he tried to escape. As the clone placed a hand on his chest. Fuinjutsu, light of the false world, he said. Sasuke's vision became blurry as he passes out. The clone picked him up and they vanished. As Naruto laughed, looked like mission failure. And Orochimaru's dreams remain that, just a dream. He will pay for that, said Kimimaru. As Naruto's bloodlust started to rise. Yes. As he ripped the bone shoulder out of his shoulder and threw it away. Come and make me pay for it, he said as he spread his arms. 2 men moved in together as their attacks were brutal. As Naruto thrust his fist into Kimimaru's chest. Despite the bones being there, the fists sent Kimimaru sailing back as they hit each other brutally, destroying the surrounding area as Naruto was smiling the entire time, having fun. As his bloodlust started to rise even more. As Kimimaru extended bones from all over his back and his chest as he spun, trying to pierce Naruto. 2 Rasengan formed in both hands as Naruto slammed them against the spinning gig as Kimimaru tried to cut into him, but the Rasengans exploded, blowing Kimimaru back. Kimimaru got up as he took off his shirt as he entered the full curse mark, as his skin changed to dark and he also had a tail now, with bone spikes coming out of it. Quite the transformation. So this is a full part of the curse mark. Interesting, said Naruto with a laugh. I can do something similar. As Naruto's teeth became sharp, as his body started to increase in size. His shirt sleeve ripped as white fur started to emerge on his skin. His boots and pants ripped as his face stretched, as he gained a snout with wolf-like features, as he roared to the sky. What sort of creature are you? Said Kimimaru. As Naruto laughed, Its voice was dark. The worst kind of creature. Now, Kimimaru Kaguya, show me your power! Kimimaru's spinal cord came from his back to form a whip-like blade. As Naruto moved, as he twists like a gig and rushed towards him, Kimimaru extended his bone whip as he gripped Naruto's leg. As he was about to yank until Naruto grabbed it and pulled him forward even though it sliced into his palm. Kimimaru then pushed forward, moving with the momentum as he stabbed right through Naruto the bone that extended from his palm, but Naruto melted into black sludge. What? He heard laughing as he looked up to see Naruto coming down with a massive Rasengan that was releasing white flames. Go prepare a bed in hell for your master. Kimimaru cursed. Orochimaru-sama, I'm sorry, he said, as the Rasengan slammed into him. Cruel son, said Naruto. As Naruto's body returned back to his human form. I need a better name, Naruto thought to himself. As Naruto started to walk away, as Kimimaru shot up, his eyes open. Bam! A hole burst through his head. As Naruto looked through it. This isn't a horror movie, he said, as he held on to his coat. Blowing the smoke from the tip, his gun vanished in a whiff of smoke as he flipped a cigarette into his mouth. Now then, time to head home to feed, screw, and sleep as he burst into a murder of crows. Time skip. Teiwaya groaned in agony. Goddamn bitch, she said. If not for my second level, I would be dead already. As she looked down to see her legs, they were crushed under a tree. Damn it, I can't die now. I need to pay that bastard back. Well, well, well. A lost soul on the verge of death. Who the hell are you, she said. I'm Naruto, but you can call me your savior. Savior? Yeah. I'm going to give you real power. Unlike Orochimaru's fake power. I can give you the object of your revenge. Guren. What? Orochimaru said that she was missing. Of course you would say that. Yes, she is missing, but I have her. She's locked away. I'm deciding what to do with her. However, should you accept my power, I can give her to you, to do as you wish. The shadows were hiding his upper body. She could feel herself dying. Perhaps, adding a bonus. My power will completely get rid of your curse mark. So, either I save you or you die here, with me as your only witness. She grit her teeth. Yes, I accept, she said. I can't hear you. Yes, she shouted. I accept. I give myself to you. As Naruto lifted the tree with one hand and threw it away, before he bit into his own hand. Here, drink, as he held it over her mouth. She narrowed her eyes, but she opened her mouth. As blood started to seep into her mouth, he then pulled his arm away as she started to claw and scream at her throat. As her legs heal and snap back into place. As the curse mark on her neck sizzle, as her skin turned pale, her canines elongate. As Naruto picked her up, will be heading to Anvu HQ to sleep. As his clone popped into view, informed Lady Fifth of her success. As the clone vanished, as Naruto vanished, he arrived in the HQ. As he found the empty coffin and placed Teiwaya inside. Well, with Teiwaya, I now have the required 6 for the CRA. And with her blood I know where to find that pedo. Also, I need to do my black mission and hunt down Pain, he thought. As he felt his clone dispel, as he went to sleep. Hours passed as rumors spread through Konoha. News about Sasuke getting captured. Sakura and Ino came to Sasuke's defense, but with Kiba injured and from what they have seen, it fell on deaf ears. Akamaru was the worst out of everyone else, as he wouldn't be moving anytime soon. Sasuke Chakra sealed off until the council decided his fate. Homura and Koharu tried to get the boy free, saying that it was a curse mark that was messing with his mind, but Snazzy was having none of it. Time skip. Teiwaya gasped as she looked up. As she rised from the coffin, her eyes glowing purple as she saw Naruto leaning on the sofa. If you're ready, Guren is down to the right. She slowly gets to her feet as she rolled her tongue in her mouth, feeling her new fangs. Where did you bring me? I don't know this place. Follow me, said Naruto, as he went to Guren's cell. Evelyn Guren. Have you tried to escape lately, said Naruto. Bastard. What do you want, she asked. Well, I came to introduce you to someone. Guren froze when she saw Teiwaya. How's it going, bitch? It's so wonderful to see you again, Teiwaya said. What the hell are you doing here? Asked Naruto to open the door. Oh, isn't that clear? I'm here to kill you. It's high time I pay you back for all the shit I went through because of you. Gurren tried to attack her, but Teiwai caught her fist and backhanded her in the face. So once I drink all of her blood, she'll be my bitch forever, right? Said Teiwai. As Naruto nodded, as she bit down to Gurren's throat as Gurren started to scream. As Teiwai absorbed her into herself, trapping her soul inside her forever. For good measure though, she ripped off her head as she smirked, finally paying that bitch back for what she put her through. She then smiled to herself, but there was another sensation. She glanced towards Naruto. This sensation. I want you, she said. Well then, have me, he said, as she couldn't help herself, as the sensation to go over there and mount him was just too much. But guys, if you subscribe right here, if you want to see this person do, like, subscribe, comment down below, turn on that bell notification, stay posted, and also guys, go ahead and check out the brand new episode of What If Naruto was sent to a parallel multiverse. Over on Anime King 3, and over on Anime King I post a brand new episode of What If Naruto Awaken the Golden Dragon Soul, so go ahead and enjoy that guys. And also over on Anime King 2 I post the final episode of What If Naruto was banished to the Forbidden Lands, so go ahead, check out that and enjoy guys. And yeah, remember if you're new and this is the first time you hear my voice, go ahead and click that red subscribe button and become part of the Anime King family. And thank you for all for helping your support, and yeah, without further ado, I'm out for now. See you guys very soon, peace.